You will see mountains as nothing. When others are saying there's a danger there, that's what you want to go. That's where you want to go. You won't be hearing these things and simply sit on it. When you have become a wood that is burning for prosperity, for success. That's when you hear something here. Immediately after this, you go to the mountain and pray for 2 hours before you go home. Until it happens to you. Until it takes place in you. It takes place in you. Look at all those men of God that are well connected with us. There is a sonship and fatherhood all over the world. But not every person that calls himself, I'm a son of this one, makes it. What's the difference? What's the difference? Yeah. So come to the place where you are developing yourself in God. You are developing yourself in God so that you don't have your physical senses or any physical part of you challenging the spiritual direction of how the Spirit of the Lord works in your life. That you put your own problems inside. Says there is this part, but I couldn't hear well because another part was saying this. For how long are you going to be like that? You say, Lord, swallow these eyes, that I see everything by the eyes of the Spirit. By the eyes of the Spirit. Now, we said in 2 Corinthians 4:4, so that we take a progress today. I want you to see something very important. We said about why this is very important. 2 Corinthians 4:4 says, in whom the God of this world has blinded the minds of them which believe not. Now, where do you think the devil targets? I'm putting there so that we can all understand. Does he target your physical eye or your spiritual eye? Huh? What does he target? He targets what? I know some of you don't know what to say, but it's between physical and flesh. So say anything. In church, you don't get wrong. You don't get wrong in church. Because any answer will be right. I'm telling you, that's very true. It is right. Any answer is right. That's why we grow in revelation. At a certain level, we see things differently. That does not mean they are not correct at that level. They are right at that level. But when you go up, you find that what you used to know is not the right way. Then you change. So you just say it. Whether it's flesh, just say it. Whether it's spirit, just say it. In whom the God of this world, the God is the devil himself, has blinded the minds which believe not. Look, he blinds the minds of people. Blinds the minds of people. To what? He says, of them which believe not, lest the light of the glorious gospel of Christ, who is the image of God, should shine unto them. Okay. You said about spiritual. Huh? Are you changing or you're not changing? Okay. Give me amplified of this verse. Search and study the word. It helps you. For the God of this world has blinded the unbelievers' minds, that they should not discern the truth, preventing them from seeing the illuminating light of the gospel of the glory of Christ, who is the image and likeness of God. How can you see the glory of Christ? It's by spiritual eyes. Are you get what I'm saying? It's by the spiritual eyes. That's how you see the glory of Christ. But the devil doesn't go there. No. He blinds your eye. By blinding your eye, he strengthens the picture that your physical eyes see over and above the picture that your spiritual eyes see. That's how he does it. He does not go and attack your spiritual eyes, but he makes these eyes to be strong over you. That what you should pick should be more important than what your spirit is saying. That's when you are divided. You can't pick what the spirit is saying. You go by what your eyes are saying. And then you find out, you say, when we say you don't have spiritual eyes, we're not saying not exactly you don't have eyes inside of you. But your eyes are blinded. What has blinded the spiritual eyes? Your outside eyes. Is it making sense now? When you go in a person, you see these become too expressive to you. Dinkani. Even muntu amena manena kuti muntu wauzimu muntu uyu sawa na bwinobwino amanena kuti ndinali ndi maganizo awiri. Ganizo lina imachokera kuti. Ganizo lina inali spiritual eyes.